Hello Aries, and thanks so much for tuning into my channel. This is a reading for those who have Aries as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. During this reading, I will pull cards on your current situation, blocks you're experiencing, and then some advice. So let's see what we have for Aries. Okay, the current situation. There's a decision that you're making about a relationship. It's a very strategic exit, I'm feeling. King of Swords here, right in the center. This is how it is playing out. This is a head over heart decision. This is really planning, strategizing, not letting your heart get involved. It could also be the case that with the Death card here and the Judgment, it could be a reconciliation. So in the motivator here, we have the Two of Cups, which is a coming together of two people, a love union. Death can mean an ending or a transformation. In this particular scenario, because I see the King of Swords or my eyes being drawn there very heavily, this is something to do with either a divorce or with the Judgment here, this is a reconciliation. It's a looking back on the past in order to gather all the information that you can to make a decision. Now, with the Five of Cups here as the overall, this is telling me that maybe perhaps you have behaved in a way that you are not so proud of, or you regret some sort of move that was taken. This could also be the person that you're dealing with. Page of Wands here is telling me that you're very excited about this. So either you're excited about leaving this person or you're excited about, maybe what the future holds for the two of you. If this is in fact a reconciliation. With the Death card here, again, this is telling me that this could have been a union transformed. You could have been away from each other for a significant period of time and decided to come back together. If this is a very strategic move to do so, and the Judgment card has to do with reconciliation, then I feel you might be taking an approach to kind of address, use what you know about this relationship or this person to kind of create, what am I trying to say here? If you know that this person isn't very good at communication, then this is, strategically planning to address an issue of miscommunication that perhaps you had in the past. That's what I'm trying to say. It's as if you know this person, you know the way that you relate to them. You've already been in a situation with them where it didn't work, and it's almost as if you're using that information to create a fail-proof plan to move forward. How are we going to do it this time? What is going to be different? Okay, let's look at blocks. Okay, so it looks like there's equal give and take here. Maybe this person is just showing up differently to this relationship or reunion or reconciliation. But it looks as if somebody's having some sort of inner conflict to do with commitment. So this is telling me that perhaps in the past you were this person. Could be you, right? Because with the Five of Cups here, this is an overall feeling of regret. Somebody perhaps was unable to commit to something. And there's this newfound inspiration here with the Ace of Wands to do the committing. Because I think somebody's come back around to the situation and realized this is my happiness. With the Sun card, King of Wands, this is really wanting to take charge, take up this relationship or reconciliation as if it's a project. Plan for the hiccups, figure out ways to prevent, unnecessary drama from happening. But the block I feel here is this Five of Wands. This is competition or conflict. So somebody could still be in a relationship here with the Hierophant. Or somebody just has extremely traditional values and they live by a set of rules that comes into conflict with with this union coming together. It looks as if you both want it though, and you're both willing to invest in it here with the Six of Pentacles. So that is a good thing. It could just be somebody's belief system. Well, not just. It could be the case that it is somebody's belief system that is giving the two of you or one of you a bit of an issue. So let's look at the advice here. What advice do we have for Aries? So with the Queen of Pentacles here is the overall, this is telling me that there's a lot of security and comfort to be had from this union. There's some decisions that need to be made, and you may be in a bit of a holding pattern, either because you have to figure this out or this person has to figure it out. If there is some confusion, or you feel like you have so many options that it's confusing, there's a move that needs to happen. And I think once that move happens, you're waiting for it here with the Three of Wands. But I mean, you're also doing the day-to-day work to be able to have that move happen. The Three of Wands isn't just, sitting around waiting for ships to come in. This has to do with, you've moved from Two of Wands, making a decision for your life path. And then Three of Wands is going forward with the day-to-day mundane things that need to happen in the meantime while you're waiting for those ships to come in, right? This is paying the bills, making sure your house is clean, getting up and getting to work on time. So I feel that there is a wait. I feel like somebody has to move, and that move is going to make things significantly easier. So if it is the case, Aries, that you and this person are at a distance from each other, and you're feeling very much like it's very difficult to make a decision about whether you want to be together or not, it could be that, there's a lot of pressure there. I mean, do they move to my city? Do I move to their rural area? Do I get my own apartment? Do I move in with them? What if I don't like, living the day-to-day life with this person and I've made this big move? Like, there's a lot of pressure. I feel like that's causing a lot of confusion. But here in the motivator, Page of Swords and the Chariot, this is saying to ask a lot of questions. This will move forward, but it's going to be a lot easier on you if you ask all the questions, get all the information. And this could be things like, what is the difference in rent between the place where I live and the place where they live? What kind of jobs will be available for me there or them here? Because you do have a fair bit of options. And so that means that there's a lot of decisions to be made. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles here is the overall for the advice. This is telling me really take a look at what your quality of life is going to be with this move for them as well as yourself. Because, money doesn't necessarily make you happy, but it sure makes life a whole lot easier. And if there are certain financial pressures that you maybe don't have to feel so much, then it will obviously make any relationship easier. Okay, Aries, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and take care.